Assalamualaikum viewers. Today I am going to telling you about the independent t-test table preparation in APA style. First of all, I will show you the format of the table in APA style. We used APA independent t-test when we have to make the comparison of two mean samples of a group, just as male and female gender, and there is different number of participants for both groups representing in a table, and confidence interval, const, mean, st, and two groups, two variables, SPM, MHS. As for simple progressive matrix test, mental health, MHS, mental health status. Now we put the values in this format from group statistic table and independent sample test table. We put the mean and ST to this first table, and put in this table have two groups. If you are watching, there is two column, first one group, two groups, two rows, first one and second one. We pick up the for mean and as to the first row for first variable and second row to second variable, and right here in the mean and ST for first variable female. And male mean and ST from second row, and put it in the next two columns. In next two columns in a female side, mean and ST. In first row and first two columns, first one column of ST and second one column of mean, and row is simple progressive matrix test, and in this row we put the values of a male and female mean and ST. And second one, T. From where do we get the T? To second independent sample test, here is a T value. Both of T column T have two rows, and two rows value is equal. But how do we select T, and from which row we read for our study T, DF, significance, and 95% confidence interval, this and that. We study from on the base of this significance. This is 0.083. This 0.083 is greater than 0.05. So I will read the second row for each and everything I required to pick up from there, and to making the analysis and interpretation from the second row. If this significance lesser than 0.05, then we have to read the first row. We take the CI, confidence interval, to first row, significance to tail to first row, DF to first row, and T to first row. Now our significance near to about this significance is not lesser than 0.05, greater than 0.05, then I will take the T value of this 1.95, and DF also this one second, and significance also second row. Sometimes TDF and significance both of the rows equal, and sometimes there is a difference, and confidence interval from here to second row, and we'll put in this format t value of second row or first row. We'll put it here for first for simple progressive matrix test, because each variable, this is the simple matrix progressive matrix test, mental health status, male and female. For simple progressive matrix test T, I take to second row, put it here, and MHS also take to second row and put it here. P also take to second row and put it here, and 95% class interval we write in APA style. Just to write on draw a line, first write 95% class interval, 95% CI. After writing 95% CI, you draw a small line, then later on to next row you write double L lower limit, UL upper limit, and right here the confidence interval of different to SPM simple progressive matrix test from here. This is the class interval CI, and two variables in this exemplary table, different two variables, not SSPM and mental health status, but they are showing the two variables. And for first one pick up from here, and for second one pick up from here. All your variables have their different CI, T, P, and you pick it from here and put it there. Lower limit here and upper limit here, and P here, T here, and how you got it upper and lower? This is full lower limit and upper limit, but you write in APA style LL, and when you write in APA style upper limit, UL upper limit, and you put it in this for first variable in a first row, and for second variable in a second row, and if there is third variable in a third, pick up from the third variable from here and put in a third row in a third variable, and fourth variable in a fourth variable in a fourth row, and fifth variable if there is fifth variable mental health scale you apply and have six variable and you have six rows, you put in the sixth row or sixth one the variable of a mental health here at that place. See a lower limit, upper limit, P and T, mean and ST you get from first table. Here we have just two variables, and first row have a column, mean column. This exemplary table have full mean, MEN mean, and standard deviation full. But in APA you just write M and you just write S, capital S and capital D. And for first variable in a mean and SD in first row, for second variable mean and SD in the second row, and also T, P and CI for first variable on a to first row, and second variable to second row, and third variable to third row, and fourth one and so on, and put in this format accordingly. I have explained before it. Mean ST for one group male, sample group male, and female sample group mean ST. For separately for two variables, simple progress matrix and mental health status, and T, P, upper lower limit, and D. Quants D we calculate from the online free available calculator. You put required values and will give you the Quants D for each variable. I think the required mean ST and P or T value I think. Now, how you write a result description in APA style in after making the table, you have to write a description of a table. We write description in this way. There's the findings of a table. Just for example, 6 showed educated people mean values of interpersonal relationship. High mean equal 22.67, comma ST equal 5.466, comma as compared to uneducated people which has observed mean ST this and that blah blah and T 198 and equal 1.552 and P equal 0.91 non-significant. You have to write less than greater than. You put it, this is wrong, you put the greater sign, greater than, P is greater, P is equal, is it okay, is greater 0.910. High the mean value of nutrition was in educated people mean 20.69 ST 4.84 as compared to uneducated people which were observed a mean 19.84 and ST 4.745 T 195 equal 1.531 P equal 9.959. High the means value of all the responsibility. This is the main thing. You have to write the mean STT value and then P and we make the interpretation and analysis based on the mean and SD and P. If P is less than 0.05 or there is significant difference in educated and non-educated people interpersonal relationship and nutritions and mean in here is more highest figure of the mean is 22. Interpersonal relationship of educated people are higher as compared to non-educated people. Those have 2.461% difference, and here we have for nutrition educated people 20.69 and uneducated people nutrition 19.84 means के 21% higher nutrition in educated people nutrition values as compared to uneducated people. Which one is influencing more high influencing factor factor influencing and fueling the sample group is based on the mean. Which one have a greater mean is most high influencing by the study variable sample group, and which mean is lower is less least and low very least or lower level of influence of the study variable in a sample group which have a least as less mean value. And if P is less than 0.05 is significant difference in this hypothesis. Research hypothesis will prove that independent t-test we use for making the comparison and difference in two sample group means if there is difference in two sample group means P will be less than 0.05 and we will write the hypothesis. There is a significant difference in interpersonal relationship among educated population in terms of gender, or and if there is a less greater P 0.05 we will write there null hypothesis accepted and research hypothesis rejected. There is no significant difference in interpersonal relationship among educated people gender wise. Our research hypothesis were rejected and nullify hypothesis well accepted. Nullify hypothesis have no difference and research hypothesis have difference in both sample group means. This is the main difference, and mostly we use independent test for making the comparison of a two sample group means differences. Thank you very much. Hopefully this will be beneficial for you and you will learn a lot of the things from this video. If you like, subscribe my channel, Ayub TV channel, by clicking on a video logo. Thank you very much.